Hey, it's Lyric Swan, and you're watching Ball Control on YouTube. Cue the intro, MJ.
What's good? BALLCONTROL Ball Control family. It has been a long time since I dropped a YouTube video. It's been damn near 2 years? We back. I finally got, as y'all can see, I updated the intro. I've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, so I can make this comeback properly and do things the right way and be more modern and up to date. I wanted to make sure my content is the best it can be, and I also got mad updates to the channel as far as like content and things like that. Like a lot of stuff coming to the page, like updated videos as far as like we're gonna be doing more vlogs on the channel, more jersey hauls. Those are coming back. I got some vlogs as far as like going to an NBA game. I'm gonna plan on going also to the Basketball Hall of Fame as well, so y'all stay tuned for that. And yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming to the channel. I'm ready. I'm juvenated. We're back. We're officially stamped. It's time. All this, MIA stuff, hiatus, it's over with. I'm also going to be posting as well on my YouTube shorts as well. Get that going. And if you're a new subscriber from some of my YT short videos that I posted recently, hey, welcome to the page. You're going to enjoy this channel. I'm telling you, this channel is going to be packed full of content that's going to suit you. And if you love basketball in general, this is the page where you want to be at. Without further ado, we got to hop into some of these trade deadline news and stuff like that. So off the bat, we got a bunch of trade deadline stuff we got to hop into. I'm not going to speak on every detail as far as like all the latest on every single player involved in the trade deadline. No. F that. We're going to talk about the essential stuff, the Jimmy Butler, De'Aaron Fox, and a little bit of my Celtics. As far as De'Aaron Fox, if you've been living under a rock, the Kings are ready to trade him, basically. They're open to it. They're saying they're going to open up the negotiations and discussions on moving De'Aaron Fox. And what I got to say on that, it's about damn time. De'Aaron Fox, great player, not the greatest playmaker in the world as far as like passing and things like that, but a really good scorer. He needs to improve on his three-point shooting, of course. We all know De'Aaron Fox has missed the fourth quarter. He's one of the clutchest players in the game. But it's clear the Sacramento Kings, his tenure there has ran its course, and we have to put that situation to bed. Now, the teams that I have De'Aaron Fox going to, I'm going to be honest. I think San Antonio will be perfect for De'Aaron Fox. Straight up, I think San Antonio will be perfect for De'Aaron Fox. I've been pushing that. A lot of people have been pushing that. It looked like the Spurs are even pushing it. Like De'Aaron Fox with Wemby, and Wemby's ready to compete now. He's a freak of nature. I think it's time. I think it's time we put a trigger on the De'Aaron Fox to the San Antonio Spurs. I look at Orlando as well. Now, do Magic fans really want to, break up what they got going on and as far as the chemistry and things like that, or want to really rush a trade for De'Aaron Fox? Maybe not, but the good thing about Orlando, they have draft picks and they got contracts to make it work. So if you're Orlando, I think that wouldn't be a bad move. De'Aaron Fox could definitely give you juice at the point guard spot that they need, but Anthony Black has also been playing well this season, so I'm gonna give him an opportunity to show that he could be the point guard and the future guard leading that Orlando Magic team. There's not that many teams around the league that really need a point guard. And if there's teams that do need a point guard, they're pretty bad, and it just wouldn't make sense for them to trade for De'Aaron Fox. They're garbage, or they just don't have the assets and the draft picks to make it work. So I'm looking at San Antonio and Orlando for De'Aaron Fox. As far as the Kings, if you're Sacramento, you at least want to get somewhat of a decent point guard, somewhat of a point guard that can at least hold you over, because you're trying to still compete in the West, in the mighty West. So you don't want to get back garbage or shit or ass. But yeah, you're going to want to get back something as far as at the point guard position. Just get a bunch of draft picks to at least, sustain you for when you do want to make a move down the line, you have the assets and the picks to make it happen. Moving on to my Boston Celtics, it appears that we're open to trading Jaden Springer. I know some of you guys probably don't know who he is. It's okay. It's going to be a quick little segment on this. But yeah, we're open to trading Jaden Springer. And quite honestly with you, I like Jaden Springer. He could defend. He's not the greatest shooter in the world, but he has improved on the three-point shot and on his shooting this past offseason into this season. So Jaden Springer got a lot of potential, and he's the only movable contract we have through the season if we want to make a trade because of the new CBA, all that other stuff. That's another thing. With this new CBA, don't expect a lot of trades at the deadline. It's going to be pretty dry. I'm going to let you guys know that right now. But Jaden Springer, phenomenal player. I think he has a lot of potential. Now, are we going to move him? I don't know. There's nothing really out there to where we really need an improvement. Me personally, with the Celtics team, we're in a slump. But at the same time, I don't think we need to make a move. I honestly personally think we're fine. Maybe you can look at Lonnie Walker to help boost our bench. We could use a little bit more bench spark power. But then again, Peyton Pritchard is solid. Sam Hauser's starting to come into his own. His three-point shooting has been, on the uptick recently. He's shooting about 45% in the month of January. So he just got to stay healthy. So I'm going to be honest. If we trade Jaden Springer, it's primarily so he could go get minutes somewhere else because he is buried under our bench and he's a good player. But I don't know if I would, because considering Drew Holiday's age, I think he'll be a solid Drew Holiday replacement, or at least a flyer. He has the defensive capabilities of an Avery Bradley. I'm going to be honest. Dude is a stud at his age. He's a stud. He's young. He has a lot of potential. But if we move him, it's probably because to get him more playing time, we may move him for a more veteran scorer off the bench or another big man. We'll see on that. But that's my little quick take on the Jaden Springer thing. Now, the main event of the video, we're going to be talking about the whole Jimmy Butler saga. I made a couple TikToks on it, champagne.mj3. You can go follow me on TikTok if you want to. And I think I made a YT short video as well. But you guys go check all that out. But I'm going to still harp on, I'm going to actually talk about it in an actual YouTube video. Now, Jimmy Butler. This whole Jimmy Butler saga, I said it, on my TikTok videos and my YT short videos. I'm going to be honest with you. Both of these sides need to hurry the hell up because it's starting to get really immature. It's starting to get really corny. Like, both sides need to hurry up on this trade. As far as Jimmy Butler goes, I mean, look, you're making a lot of slick comments in the post game. You haven't also been available for a lot of the playoff runs that the Miami Heat goes on. Like, you're also a burden on the Heat. And as far as Pat Riley, Heat fans, do you guys really fuck with Pat Riley? I mean, I see a lot of Heat fans ready to, get him fired now. Heat fans don't fuck with Pat Riley. I'll just say that now. The stuff I seen on Twitter, the stuff I seen on TikTok, the stuff I see on Instagram, Heat fans are growing tired of Pat Riley. And I'm going to be honest, Pat Riley has not gave Jimmy Butler the proper talent throughout his tenure in Miami and in his prime. He hasn't. He has not. He has not capitalized on the window that Jimmy Butler and that Miami Heat team and Eric Spoelstra has given him. He hasn't capitalized on no moves. He's being stingy on picks. He's being stingy on players. Don't want to give up stuff for Damian Lillard, et cetera, et cetera. We know the story. So this marriage has to end. And I think Butler gets traded. I mean, he just got suspended indefinitely again. Again, this is all stupid at this point. He's suspended indefinitely again by the Miami Heat. So at this point, he's going to get traded. Now, where is he going to get traded is the question. That is the tricky part of the whole conversation. Because if he goes to Phoenix, which everybody's talking about, if he goes to Phoenix, Bradley Beal will have to co-sign the trade. And Bradley Beal has a no-trade clause. Stupid by the Wizards, by the way. Bradley Beal has a no-trade clause, and he's the only movable contract that can match the salary of Jimmy Butler. So Phoenix is a little bit tricky unless Bradley Beal, is willing to waive the no-trade clause, then they could get a deal done. But that's tricky. I'm hearing the Bucks, they're willing to throw in Chris Middleton, Bobby Portis, things of that nature, and some picks, of course, to give to Miami for Jimmy Butler. And honestly with you, I mean, the Bucks can do that, but I mean, losing Bobby Portis, that's a big deal for the Milwaukee Bucks and their bench unit. Their bench will be weakened. So will that be really a good move by Milwaukee? I don't think so. And people got to understand, Butler's old. He's not Jimmy Butler 4 years ago or 3 years ago. Hell, not even 2 years ago. So that also has to play in the factor. There's not that many teams that can really make a move for Jimmy Butler. Now, if you ask me, I think the team that's going to end up doing it will be Phoenix. I mean, that's where Butler also wants to go. I think Phoenix ends up doing it because Bradley Beal's also willing to waive his no-trade clause for certain teams like Milwaukee, and I think Miami is going to come down to, like, more than likely a three-way deal. I don't think this is going to be a straight-up Bradley Beal for Jimmy Butler type of thing. I think a third team will have to get involved to help out with contracts, help out with also Bradley Beal figuring out where he want to go, et cetera, et cetera. So much, so much involved that, we don't need to worry about those GMs get paid money to figure all that out. So the Jimmy Butler thing, yeah, like, it's going to be tricky as far as contracts. It's going to be tricky as far as finding a proper destination that's willing to take that on and give him an extension, along those lines. It's not a slam dunk location where he's going to go. Golden State's also thrown out there, but I also seen Golden State saying, F that, we're not doing that. So, I mean, you got Golden State. They may want to capitalize on Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying, in his window and his age, capitalize on, the little amount of time that they have with Steph. So you have Golden State as well. There's a lot of teams out there. I'm hearing Dallas as well, but what's the point of Dallas doing it? Dallas will literally have to give up damn near half of their team, and that's stupid. Just wait till Luka come back. So it's no point of them doing that. So, yeah, I don't really have a set location. I mean, this isn't as easy as De'Aaron Fox. I think San Antonio should put a trigger on De'Aaron Fox easily. Pull the trigger on that. Wipe your hands with the situation. Go on about it. San Antonio could use a point guard as well. I love Stephon Castle, but Castle has to improve his three-point shooting and his outside shooting. He has great defense as well, and we all know Chris Paul, but he's old as shit, so they need somebody like upgrade over that. So yeah, this Jimmy Butler thing, it's not as easy as that, man. There's not a set location. There's not a set location on where Jimmy Butler can go. Now, you guys comment down below where you guys see him at, you know what I'm saying? And salute to everybody at home. Salute to everybody watching the video. I'm back. MJ's back. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe for more. And I'm out.